it is time. I am so excited for this. I literally cannot explain how ready I am for this album. In Rainbows by Radiohead. I'm excited. Snoopy's excited. I hope that you're excited too. It's been a build-up after listening to all of Radiohead's albums to get to the one that I am most anticipating. Without further ado, everybody, this is In Rainbows by Radiohead. Starting off with 15 Step. I don't know what to say. I wasn't expecting Tom to sing like that. What the hell? This guy never sings fast except from the last album on the last song. It's the only time he's ever really sang fast. Oh my. I'm ready. Ooh! I love the drums. Oh, those guitars. This beat with this rhythmic guitar is mind-blowing. Oh, the drums. Oh! Oh my god, that bass. Oh, change up of the guitars. I should expect this of Radiohead by now. They love to change it up, and I love that. Oh, those cymbals. Oh, I just realised, is that Tom's voice? Oh my. Oh, I like the way that he says that. No. Wait. Okay, hold up. That bass. That was groovy as... Right, I need to go back and listen to that bass. Are you ready? Oh, oh man. Oh my god, this... Ooh! What the heck? Oh wow. Oh, that synth. Wow. Oh! Man, that bass is so good. I love the switch up of the drums. Oh, that bass, man. That's so good. I'd love to see the tabs for that. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, yes. My god. What a way to start an album. Ooh. Is that vocals? Oh my. What did my ears just witness? That was amazing. What the hell? How that just starts? Tom's voice and his vocals, it's so different to anything that he's ever done before. And then the bass, it's so groovy, that bass. Like the dum 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 dum. I think it's a bit of a walking bass. Holy moly. I'm astounded. Wow. For a first song on an album, that was phenomenal. Looking at the lyrics here, I feel as though Tom may be talking about his experience with fame. And I feel like he's talking about how easy it is to maybe slip up when you have all of these amazing things such as money and fame. And I want to say here he is talking about how he feels as though he's kind of gone back to either maybe it's a mental health state. Like the lyrics, how come I end up where I started and won't take my eyes off the ball again, makes me feel as though he's sort of messed up something and he's just wondering how on earth he got here. And saying I won't take my eyes off the ball again is like talking about you've just got to keep on being mindful of where you are and what you're doing in life, no matter how famous or how much money you have. And then saying here, did the cat get your tongue, makes me think of he's unsure as to what to say anymore, really. And then it's as soft as your pillow again makes me kind of think of fame, and I don't know, for some reason a soft pillow makes me think of having a lot of money and being able to have a fancy pillow. That's probably a stupid thing to think of, but the opening track to In Rainbows builds from an electronic beat to a full band number with warm guitar tones and propelling bass. That bass is amazing. Lyrically, it's a song about love and betrayal, as well as the repetition of failed pursuits. In interviews, Tom York has described the songs in Rainbows to be related to that anonymous fear thing, sitting in traffic thinking, I'm sure I'm supposed to be doing something else, and about the panic of realising you're gonna die, and that anytime soon I could possibly have a heart attack when I go for a run. Wow. Jeez, that's deep. I mean, it's kind of true, though. Sometimes you do have that. I get that anonymous fear thing. You can just be going about your life and suddenly, I don't know, there's just this feeling inside of you that you can't explain, but it's not really a positive feeling, but it's not totally negative either, and it's just like, you feel like, what the hell am I doing here? These two themes are heavily present in the album's opening track, contrasting a lack of progress in one's ambition with death's ticking clock inevitably being ushered in one by one to us all. To convey the aforementioned feeling of panic and dread, the song is written in a 5/4 time signature that makes it impossible for the listener to move to the song any slower than the beat itself, like a 4/4 time signature would allow. This forces the listener to embrace the tempo and the feel of the song. Dude, I love how Radiohead mix it up with the tempos and stuff. Like, I just think they do it so good. I mean, I don't know if I've just not looked into a lot of musicians that do this, but musically, I think Radiohead. Don't mind me, I've just come out the shower, but watching this back, I actually just said Radiohead. I was meant to say Radiohead, but my brain got confused between Radiohead and In Rainbows. New artist name, everyone. If anyone wants to make a band, call yourself Radiohead. What the hell? Are one of the most experimental bands out there. You know, maybe apart from artists such as Pink Floyd or Queen, but they love to change up a good time signature. Every time I've wrote a song, it's always in 4/4, because I don't think I would know where on earth to begin if I was writing a song in a different time signature. But the fact that these guys just do, and they're like, screw it, we're gonna change the time signature, to me that's super cool. Up next, we have got Bodysnatchers. Oh my god. Okay, if you've watched any of my other reactions, you know that any song which has a really good guitar and drums or bass, basically just any instruments which is like really heavy, I'm all in for it. Oh my god. Okay, let's just go. Oh! Oh, those cymbals are so good. Oh, this guitar. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my. The guitars in this are just absolutely phenomenal. I can't even. Ooh! That sounds so eerie. sorry, part of me just feels like I've literally just realized that, even though it's been playing in the song for a while, but that really high-pitched, I don't know if it's a synth, but that feels really eerie. And it just kind of goes here. Oh man, Tom is really good with using his voice for this whole rock vibe. Okay, that's a weird lyric. Woo! Oh my, I really like this. I feel like the, ooh, that falsetto, ooh, that falsetto, yeah. I feel like it's building up. Oh my god, I love those guitars. Every layer. Oh my god. This is such a vibe. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my. I think I actually have goosebumps. Yeah, I have goosebumps. Oh my. Woo! Oh, some little ad-libs there. Oh man, they get... That melody for the guitars is amazing. Hey! Oh my. Wow. Oh my god, this guitar. Oh my. I'm speechless. Holy moly. I don't even know what to say. These first two songs are crazy, like so good. I love Radiohead's rock style. I think they just do it perfectly. And thus far, these first two songs have just been everything I could have wanted and more. I don't even know what to say. Let's take a little look at the lyrics. I don't know, again, part of me thinks that, I mean, I'm really confused by the lyrics, first of all. But for some reason, part of me feels as though it's about a relationship, but also to do with fame, but also mental health. I'm trapped in this body and can't get out makes me think of mental health. I have no idea what on earth this lyric could mean. I don't know, like, reading these lyrics here especially sort of make me think of how easy it is to sort of, I guess, mind control a generation of people. Saying it here, it's the 21st century, it can follow you like a dog, it brought me to my knees. They got a skin and they put me in. I don't know, it makes me think of people who have more power than you being able to easily control you. I don't know, I have a lot of thoughts about this song and what it could mean, but at the same time, I really have no clue. According to the New York Times, York's inspirations for Bodysnatchers include Victorian ghost stories, the Stepwood Wives, and a feeling of your physical consciousness trapped without being able to connect fully with anything else. It's a narrative about monotonous, boring lives where one doesn't feel comfortable with oneself and hiding one's true self. More specifically, it refers to living a fake life, acting like someone else, and feeling dead due to it. Okay, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. I think that's more what I was trying to say, maybe's sort of hiding who you are and living like someone else, which, I don't know, maybe that links into what I was saying about people being able to control you. Yeah, this annotation here, linking to this, makes me definitely think about what I said. Tom York is subtly referring to the subject as a hand puppet, and, you know, you control a puppet. Okay, next up, we've got Nude. That's a really interesting synth. Okay. Oh! I love drums that are like this. And let's just take a moment to appreciate the strings in Tom's voice. That sounds as though it's been edited. Wow. These drums are really subtle, but really strong at the same time. Oh! Okay. We're just... Hang on. Just taking everything out of the song, adding a bass in, and just bass and drums. I'm ready. Ooh. The reverb on his vocals there is immaculate. Ooh. Ooh. What a beautiful guitar that is. Oh. Man, that bass. Oh. That acoustic guitar that was added there is gorgeous. Wow, this combination of instruments is just beautiful. Oh, I can't tell if that's a synth or strings. Oh, oh my. Ooh. Ugh. Oh wow. Wow. That man can sing. Whoa. What a gorgeous song. Oh my. Such a beautiful melodic and rhythmic guitar working together there. And then the strings. Oh my. I love those cymbals. Man, his voice! Okay, first 3 songs off of In Rainbows, and I am not disappointed at all. I don't even know what to say. This song was beautiful. The song title itself, Nude, alone makes me think of someone who feels as though they've kind of been stripped back of everything and they're just on show for who they are, as though there's no more concealing as to who you are, if that makes sense. But looking at the lyrics, I don't really know the song could be talking about. Perhaps these lyrics here make me think of pretending to be somebody else, but there'll be something missing part makes me think of that, like filling up the noise, trying to distract yourself of all the emptiness that you feel inside, but yet you know that there'll still be something missing by trying to be someone else. Okay, this was originally written and recorded in the actual OK Computer era, which is crazy because that album was way before this one. Apparently they also played this song live and it was a fan favourite, but in the recording process they really struggled to get it to sound how they wanted it to sound. So it says here the band worked on it during the next decade but never satisfied with it, which I think is actually crazy. The song describes the consequences of a world where only one idea is shared by everyone. If one has an idea that is different from the general accepted one and could benefit the world one way or another, it would always be kept away from the public. Wow. So it's sort of talking about fitting in. Don't get any big ideas. I cannot express how every time I read the about sections of Radiohead's album, I am always just baffled at how seamlessly they are able to write songs and talk about anything that you could possibly imagine. I mean, I find most of the time when I write songs, you know, it's about things that I have been through, and, you know, I'll be completely honest, most of it is about heartbreak and how I feel during that. But I genuinely find it to be a next level of creativeness and takes you to be the next level of a musician, being able to write songs based off of things about the world and how it is and fame and mental health. I don't know, I just genuinely think that being able to write songs like Radiohead do is a real different kind of level of songwriting. Next up, we've got Weird Fishes / Arpeggi, I want to say that's pronounced as. Hell yeah, I like these drums. Oh! Okay. I feel like that guitar sounds weird against the drums. But like, in a good weird though. Oh! If you sort of take away the drums here and just left it up to the guitars that are playing, it feels very dream-esque and ethereal. But then the drums give it that different kind of groove. And they've got that subtle bass that just comes in. Oh. Man, the way that the vocals have been mixed in this. I love the snare in this. It sounds so crisp. Oh, bringing in a more groovy bass. Oh man, sorry, I'm just trying to take in how the instruments sound, because these guitars just sound gorgeous. I'm just trying to like sort of listen to every note that's being played. Oh, I like that, how they've changed the guitar there. Oh my. Oh! Oh my god! I wasn't expecting the drums to just change. Hell yeah. Those cymbals! So crisp. I feel like it's somehow building up, like we're gonna go on it to a crescendo here. But then it sounds... Oh, nope, not going into a crescendo. Oh my god. This is gorgeous. I say this every single time I react to Radiohead, but I feel I need to say it again. Tom York, his voice. My lord. I have a lack of words for how incredible this man's voice is. Again, the lyrics are so interesting. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, I wasn't expecting it, but okay. I love that sound that's added there. Oh! The bass! Oh! Okay. I feel like I've been transported somewhere else. Oh, and then they just bring it back? I love that. Oh, his voice sounds really good there. Oh, the drums are absolutely incredible. Oof. Wow. I can see why this is a fan favourite, because it's slowly becoming my favourite. Listening to the end of this song, I have noticed, I feel as though Radiohead do this quite frequently in not only multiple albums, but I want to say multiple songs too. Whilst they're in a part of the song, they sort of make it sound dissonant, as well as almost keeping it the same. I don't know how to explain what I'm meaning. The sound slowly kind of changes very subtly unless you're paying attention. It just occurred to me there that they do this in multiple songs and multiple albums. And I think that it's amazing how they do that, yet so subtly it's not quite enough for you to think, oh, this sounds really different. This album thus far, the lyrics are very, very different to, I feel, like previous albums, I want to say. Because, again, I'm very confused as to what this could possibly be about. Part of me wants to say that it's about becoming someone who you're not supposed to be, but just doing it because everybody else is doing it, and just following people blindly until whatever extent, and becoming a version of yourself that you didn't even realize existed until it's too late, potentially. Okay, there's not really many annotations actually on this song, which I'm very surprised about considering its popularity. There's a lot of stuff in the Q&A section, but not really much else, even in the annotation section. It looks as though it's to do with sort of losing hope, actually, and feeling at a personal all-time low, but also mixed in with being about a relationship and thinking that this time it'll turn out differently, potentially, even though you've been there many times before. And then reading the last little part here is accepting that failure happens, but being able and willing to get up again and again and again. This annotation here, the entire song is a continuous process of falling into the curse of seduction and separating fiction from reality. Everyone leaves if they get the chance is a clear indication of taking that step and that risk to fall in love. But you'll always be picked over by worms and weird fishes when you look for love in all the wrong places. And this picking over can lead back to depression, or you can embrace it and emancipate yourself. Escape, like the song suggests. That seems to be the most about the song that we can get here. But honestly, wow, what a beautiful, beautiful song. The most played song on this album is All I Need, which is actually the next song that we're about to listen to. So, I guess I'm ready. Wow. What a beautiful introduction. Oh! Okay, I was not expecting the style of drums with these strings. Oh, that's synth bass. Oh, that's gritty. I feel like there's a vocal line that's following the drums. It sounds like Tom is going like... That's what it sounds like to me. I love it. Oh. Wow, I love that synth. Wow. This is gorgeous. Oh. I feel like they stop for a second and then bring everything back in. Sorry, they just added this beautiful xylophone thing, and then the most eerie chords humanly possible at the same time, but it sounds amazing. Wow, I really like that. Ooh, the atmosphere of this song. Oh, that sounds like guitars just ringing in the back there. Oh, that piano. Oh, they've changed the xylophone thing to... Oh my... Hold up. I need a moment to appreciate how insanely good this is. They changed the melody of that xylophone thing, I don't know what it was, to the piano, and they just added this crazy atmosphere in this section and then just drew it straight back out. Sorry, I'm really I'm getting too excited here. Like, lyrically, musically, yeah, this is amazing. Oh. Oh man, that piano. Oh! Oh my god, those drums! This just makes me want to like... Wow. Oh my god. I have actual goosebumps. English. Those drums? Hold up. I would like to go back. Like, it builds up here. The drums are the exact same. And then, oh my god. Wow, I love this. Wow. Oh my. Oh wow, and then it just fades out. I don't even know how I feel, because that was freaking gorgeous. What an incredible song. Sorry, I'm just processing how I feel about this song, because honestly that was incredible. If we take a look at the lyrics here, I feel as though a relationship has been spoken about here. But I feel as though there's a juxtaposition and contrast with this relationship, because it's almost bittersweet how it's perceived to be. And the next act, Waiting in the Wings, feels exciting, but then the opposition of I'm an animal trapped in your hot car is not good at all. And then using the insects here of a moth and insect makes me feel as though you're just kind of there with the other person rather than actually an active participant in the relationship. I only stick with you because there are no others. It's like you're trying to persuade yourself that they're all you need. A more graceful approach to the subject of unworthiness and unrequited love, which the band so famously explored on their breakout hit Creep. All I Need fits its narrator lamenting over his inability to attain or escape his beloved to whom he is relentlessly devoted. Where Creep was distinguished by bursts of intensity throughout, All I Need is more of a slow burn. Yeah, wow, that's true. The general softness of the arrangement is in stark contrast to the emotional outburst thrust of York's lyrics. The swelling, beautiful outro in which Tom belts out "It's all wrong, it's all right" serves as the track's emotional release, as if the narrator is cathartically dispelling all of the feelings that he had imprisoned in him for so long. Yeah, that it feels like a relationship, unrequited love, and just not being able to exit a relationship which isn't good for you. Next song we have, I don't know how to pronounce this. It's this one here. Just, that was gorgeous, that guitar. Let me just rewind time, allow my brain to process this, and wow.
Wakey, wakey, rise and shine, it's on again, off again, on again, watch me fall.
Oh wow.
Dominoes and fingers in the back, but
Ooh,
I'm tingling,
those strings.
what you are too reasonable, sensible, different than they go, but guess
Wow.
we thought you had it, even no, for no real reason, squeeze bottles, I take a bow, it's why I do anything that's in the room is tumbling, and you
I love how the guitar just follows his voice.
Stop. We thought you had it, even no.
Wow.
Exactly where do you get out? Is enough.
This is crazy good. Wow. Oof. Oh my. Oh my god. The guitars, the strings, how soft Tom was singing in this. Please tell me why this is the least listened song on this. I mean, yes, I know it does have 58 million listens, but besides the point, it's the least listened to song on this album. That was gorgeous. The start of the guitars, funnily enough, made me think of One Direction. Sorry, this is going to go somewhere. And it sounds like One Direction used a very similar guitar melody rhythm pattern in Story of My Life. Really random. I don't know where that came from, but yeah. Anyway, I love when Radiohead explore with their lyrics more. In a lot of their songs, I find it's a very small lyrical part, and a lot of it is repeated, which I really admire because it goes to show that you don't have to have loads of lyrics for a song to be really good. But I do love when they experiment a little bit more in songs like this, when there's a lot more lyrics than usual, especially in such a short song. And wow. Yeah, instantly makes me think of a relationship that is just not good and you need to leave and get out. Or you need to actually address the problem. Here, the elephant that is in the room. You need to talk about what's going on. Oh my god, that song was incredible. The track's title, Faust Arp, combines the name Faust, sometimes spelt like this, a man who sold his soul to the devil for happiness and almost unlimited power. The song is filled with metaphors of being unfulfilled and unsatisfied. It can be interpreted as saying he feels so dead that he might as well be stuffed by a taxidermist. Oh wow. However, it can also be taken to mean that he is overwhelmed, either by the banality of life, or even by the rush of stimuli that life rushes at you. Being bombarded by too much can make one numb. Okay, wow, this song was not really what I thought it was about at all. It's literally about this guy who sold his soul. Next up, we have got Reckoner. Okay. I don't know what to pay attention to here. I've got these crazy cymbals in this ear, and then this other groovy, I don't know what kind of sound it is, percussion sound in this ear. Oh! Oh, wow. I love how it's been panned to your ears instead of it just been all surrounding you. One's in one half of your ear and the other's in the other half. Okay, wasn't expecting Tom to sing like that. Oh man, his voice, gorgeous. Oh. Oh. Oh, it just changed it up here? Adding a piano and bass? Oh man. Oh. Oh. That sounds like his vocals have been like put into an instrument. Okay. Oh. Oh wow. The ad-libs. The guitar. Wow. Oh my god, those strings. Oh wow, the singing in rainbows here in the back. Oh, and then they just bring it back. Oof. Oh, what a funky bass line. Wow, the drums. The drums actually sound really good, but because they're panned to one ear, they're not as outstanding as in other songs. Oh my god, those strings! Wow, that has given me goosebumps, just the string part there. And it just slowly fades out. Wow, what a gorgeous song. I'm really struggling to actually come up with my own perspective of what these lyrics could be about in these songs. They seem to be very different from anything that Radiohead seemed to previously have wrote about. A part of me is thinking of something bad happening to you or to someone and it's not actually your fault, or it's talking about how people are so different yet we're almost all tread the same. Okay, there's actually not much annotation on what this song is primarily about. It talks about how the song was made, but not necessarily what the actual theme of the song is. But reading this part here, the focus here is on what separates and unites us. Wave on a shore or colours in a rainbow are all distinct from one another, but blend into one another gradually. We separate, but we are still connected in ways we may not perceive. So it's potentially about almost what I was saying with talking about how different yet similar we all are, is what I'm sort of reading, I think. But again, from reading this description, it has maybe a bit more of like a lovesick kind of theme. Next song is House of Cards. Oh, I like this guitar. Oh, what a strange atmosphere that was just added. Some really groovy drums, but then this weird atmosphere in the back. Wow, this is super different. And then they've got like this groovy bass. Very different vibe, this song. I really like it. It makes me want to sort of dance like this. Even a different style of singing. Wow. And this weird sound added here. Wow. This song is so strange. You've got this constant guitar part and these drums which sound really good, and then just random sounds sort of added to add a lot of atmosphere to the song. I love it. The reverb on his voice. Ooh. Damn. I really love the drums. I love how it just stays the same but yet sounds really good. Okay. Adding some gorgeous strings here. Infrastructure will collapse. Wow. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, that guitar. Yeah, I like that. Oof. Oh, that guitar sounds so good. Oh. Yes, Tom, go on. Oh, that falsetto. This is so beautiful, this song. Wow. I loved how this song was like literally the same throughout, but then they just added different layers of atmosphere to it to make it different. That is so creative. Okay, again, I'm getting themes of a relationship here. I really like this part, especially. It's sort of, to me, looking at the lyrics, it's sort of saying the infrastructure will collapse from voltage spikes. It makes me think that your relationship hasn't been built on a strong foundation and that at some point it's going to collapse. And then the part afterwards where it says throw your keys into the bowl kiss your husband goodnight makes me think of a relationship where you kind of just do those things but they don't have any meaning behind them. It's just more of a routine thing that you do rather than it actually being meaningful. This song is certainly about a man that loves a girl that's in a relationship. He wants to be her lover. Oh damn. Okay. So it's about a girl who's already in a relationship, but this guy wants to be with her. He talks about a house of cards, which means an insubstantial or insecure situation or scheme, and what he means is that her marriage is unstable and prone to fail. There's also a reference to key parties where swinger couples would have all of the ladies put their keys in a bowl and the men would fish through and pick a set of keys, then go home with the woman whose keys they ended up with. What the heck? Okay, I was totally wrong. How interesting. I mean, I was kind of right about the part of it being a unstable marriage, but I was not sort of expecting the rest of that. Wow, what a gorgeous way to choose instruments for such a deep subject. Okay, next up we have got Jigsaw Fallen into Place. I have listened to this song before. As you can see, it is added into a playlist of mine, but I don't remember the last time I listened to it, so... I love this. Oh! Okay, yeah, I haven't listened to it in a while. Oh, wow. I love how it sounds a bit dissonant, the song, but yet upbeat at the same time. Oh! Wow. Listening to this, there's so many instruments that have just been added on top of each other, but really subtly, that it's not overwhelming. I've got this beautiful guitar with, it sounds like there's strings here too.
Just as you write my number down, just as the drinks arrive.
Wow.
Song as you're about to disappear.
Oh, that bass.
No one will wind up like a spring before you. Focus again. The walls have been in shape. They got a chest before the night out.
Oh wow, that bass. The drums in this are super groovy too. Oh! Oh! Oh wow. I love the guitar in this. There's quite a few guitars here. It sounds like there's like 3. Wow, this is so good. Oh, Tom's voice. Dude, there's so much emotion and passion in that. Wow, the drums in this are so good. I love the rhyming in this song. The vocals in this are so good. Wow. No wonder I had this added to my playlist. What the hell? Yeah, I actually don't remember the last time I listened to this, but holy... Wow. I love the variation of his vocals in this, how he kind of goes back to his like more slow kind of thing, but then the ending part here is just, this last part I think was my favourite part of the whole song, which might be a bit random, but I loved it. There was so many good grooves in that, the drums were amazing, and then the guitars that were added, the layers of the guitars, and that bass, oof, what a groovy song. This makes me think of being a little bit drunk. to be quite honest. Especially this first part here. Like, especially the walls are bending shape, all blurring into one. But then the rest of the song, I don't really know what it could be about. Is it about meeting someone in a bar, having drinks together, and do you have a really good time together? It's like a jigsaw falling into place. You feel like you've met someone who just fits. Tom York and his close friend Adam Buxton, who directed the video for the song, stated in interviews that Jigsaw falling into place is based on the messy drunken nights out the band fondly remember, particularly from their university days. However, it's not 100% I can't read today. It's not 100% How do you say this word? It's not 100% autobiographical. Autobiographical. Yeah, that word. As Tom stated in another interview in December, I would never say it was personal because it's always a set of observations. Jigsaw falling into place says much about the fact I used to live in the centre of Oxford and used to go out occasionally and witness the chaos of a weekend around here. But it's also about a lot of different experiences. Personally, I was really surprised that it's going to be the single. The lyrics are quite caustic. The idea of before you're comatose or whatever, drinking yourself and getting messed up, to forget. When you're part of a group of people who are all trying to forget en masse, it is partly this elation, but there's a much darker side. A journey through flirtation, consumption and regret that gets about as close as you can to summing up a doomed relationship in 4 minutes. The song moves through the club and catches the eye of a stranger before it all kicks off. I actually love this description. Sometimes descriptions I feel really explain the song really well, and then sometimes, there's been some which just don't explain it. But it's sort of about being drunk and, a relationship. I said a jigsaw falling into place. It sounds good, but it's actually about you guys meeting and then just it not being particularly good. We're moving on to the last song now, which is Videotape, and thus far, is it basic of me to say, yes, this is up there with one of my favourite albums from them? This is just insanely good. I mean, I love the past albums of OK Computer, Kid A, Amnesiac, a little bit of Hail to the Thief, which was more experimental in their music choices, and rather, instead of using live instruments, a lot of it was electronic based, and I think that they did that so effortlessly too. But this album feels more of live instruments for me, mixed in with a few elements from OK Computer era, but not as many, and this album has not disappointed me at all. But we're on to the last song now. I love that piano. The reverb on that is immaculate. Wow. Oh, his voice fully gave me goosebumps with that. That just opening line of him singing When I'm at the Pearly Gates. We've got this bass added here. It's more of a synth bass, I think. Wow. His voice is absolutely incredible in this song. So soft. Wow. Oh. Okay. Wow. Oh my. The vocal effect on his voice there? Wow, this piano is so good. The drums sound super different, almost offbeat here. Like compared to the piano? It's like there's a drag just before. Oh wow. So subtle. Wow. Sounds like it's changing a little bit here. Add in some hi-hats, I want to say. Wow. The piano in this is just so beautiful. Especially when they add those bass notes. Like this. Really interesting drums as well. Percussion on this is so interesting. It's so repetitive, that piano, but I can never get bored of it. It's just too gorgeous. Wow. Holy moly. That was in Rainbows. Wow. This song here, the lyrics, I don't know, it feels like a relationship that's ended. But yeah, it sounds good here. You are my center. Okay, from reading the about section, it doesn't explain much about what the song is about, but it does have some interesting information about how the song was written, and apparently there was actually different versions of the song, and I think it was played live first, and then they released this version, and apparently there's still a debate as to which version is superior. Oh wow. When he gets to heaven, the following events will be what he plays to the people in his life. The implication is that this videotape is going to be the singer's way of staying on Earth forever, but the VHS tape in itself is a dead medium. It doesn't matter if he's on a videotape if nobody is going to watch it. Videotape could also be a metaphor for karma. The guy believes this videotape will be replayed after victory is achieved. Red, blue, and green are the key colours in the colour modelling scheme for videos. Okay, so this song is literally about Tom speaking about when he's not here anymore and sort of having a videotape of his life, and that being the only thing that's kind of left of him. I say that this is about Tom. This might not be about Tom. This might just be a person that Tom is writing about. But it's about trying to, I guess, leave a legacy behind even when you're not here. But in that same sense, you're leaving a legacy behind which could be redundant if nobody even watches the videotape in the first place. That has been my experience of In Rainbows by Radiohead. What an absolutely incredible album. I can see why this is a fan favourite even after all of these years. I mean, it's crazy. It's nearly 20 years old now, this album, and yet it just sounds so beautiful still. Songs I find from artists either age beautifully or not very well, and Radiohead is one of those bands that just ages more and more and more beautifully every single time. I think that this is a new favourite of mine. I do want to listen back to OK Computer, Amnesiac and Kid A in my spare time more, just to get more of a feel for the albums, but Hail to the Thief thus far was my favourite, and now this is also on there. I don't know, there's just something about the way that Radiohead manages to do rock that sounds incredible to me. OK Computer and those other few albums are a lot more experimental, which is something that I want to get into more, and I do like the sound of, but for my ears and my personal taste, I love rock music, heavy drums, heavy guitars, a good bass line, and hearing that mainly as a theme in this album, along with a few experimental elements too, has just made my whole day. This album is absolutely incredible. I don't even need my editing self to react to this, to give a opinion on it. This is a 9.5 out of 10 album for me. This is just, yeah. I mean, these first 3 songs alone, along with All I Need, Jigsaw Falling Into Place, are my favourites. Fully my favourites. They just encapsulate, I think, what Radiohead as a band in general are, and how beautiful of a way that they are able to talk about love and what it feels like to lose yourself and just what it's like to be a human. I just think it's crazy how they can write things like that, and that's what In Rainbows is about. I actually saw this really cool comment on Reddit that was sort of saying along the lines of that the reason that it's called In Rainbows to them is the different way. Here it says the separation was more distinct, like the different pieces were of different quality, different loudness, different clarity, different colour, and then that's how they perceived the In Rainbows part, because rainbows have, different colours, whereas this is, I don't know, I know what they're trying to say, but I don't know how to explain what they're saying. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, what a beautiful album. I am so happy that I managed to get up to this far in their discography. I mean, we've listened to a lot of albums from these guys, and I've enjoyed every single one, to be completely honest with you, especially these last two, In Rainbows and Hail to the Thief, are just so good. So good. Next up, we do have a less popular album. I mean, you can see by far some of these haven't even reached anywhere near as close, but a lot of people have said in my comments that they really want me to react to this because they say that they love this album, but it was a bit of a disappointment for other people. So I'm most certainly going to listen to this album. And then we leave off on their last album, which is A Moon-Shaped Pool, which I'm super excited to listen to as well. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I really appreciate all the lovely comments that people have been leaving. I don't know, I posted a video literally just last night, and I woke up this morning to a bunch of notifications on YouTube of people just commenting and saying how much they enjoy this album, how much they love Radiohead, and then people even being really kind to give me other album recommendations that I should listen to, or other artist sort of deep dives for me to go into. Pink Floyd was the one that was mentioned. I really appreciate it, and I love music. It's probably one of, if not my biggest passion that I have, and the fact that other people are interested in watching me just react and talk about music, I don't know, I really appreciate that. You guys know that I love to leave off the video by making you comment something random and weird if you have made it to this part of the video. Today I would like you to comment Snoopy. Snoopy is one of my favourite characters right now, so I would really, oh god, nearly fell. I'd appreciate it if we could all give Snoopy some love, and if you made it this far in the video, comment Snoopy. Without further ado, everybody, that was In Rainbows by Radiohead.